day 2 heading to Puerto Vallarta, and I've got some crazy waves, like, I mean, 8 to 10 feet for sure. Following seas, 8 to 10 feet. I'll see if I can get some on camera. It's pretty crazy. There you go, there's an 8-footer right there. Because you figure I'm standing and my feet are probably at the water line. I mean, they're so big that when they come under the stern, they lift the whole boat up. Here it is. That's 8 to 10 for sure. And then fall into the trough. Look at that. Here's another one. Easily 8 to 10. There's another one behind it right there. Oh yeah, it's 10 feet right there for sure. Oh, and we fall down. There's another 10. Look how tall that is. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, these are the biggest swells that I've been in, probably 10 feet right here. It's pretty gnarly. I think my only saving grace is that the wind is pretty reasonable. Like, I think it's like 16 knots. 25, oh yeah, they'd be breaking. So I'm pretty fortunate with the wind, given what the seas are doing, I think. Well, we're approaching sunset on day 2, trying to get to Puerto Vallarta. Actually gonna go to La Cruz, just a little bit north of Puerto Vallarta. I'm probably gonna make my entrance into Banderas Bay probably around 4 o'clock this morning. No, more like 5 o'clock this morning. There's some obstructions getting into Banderas Bay from the north. Some rocks. There's a narrow passage you could do if the conditions were good, and they're not going to be good. So I'm not even considering that. I'm really trying to focus and stay as rested as I can. And you know, the autopilot's going crazy. It doesn't like following seas, so I'm gonna have to watch it very closely also. So there's a lot on my mind as I gear up for this evening. It's funny, you know, you don't really ever know which passage is going to be easy and which passages are going to present you with interesting challenges and learning opportunities. This is definitely one of the latter. No doubt about it. Get a better sense for sea state when you look at it, like with the sunset, you know, and then look at like where the sun is reflecting off the water. Gives you some sense of depth, because it's really hard to capture the magnitude, the size of these waves, you know. When it was at its worst, I was in 8 to 10 foot following seas, and I'd be lying if I was to say to you that I was comfortable with that. I was not. Whoa, look at these islands. Once the sun sets. Yeah. Isla Maria Magdalena. Motoring into Banderas Bay. Those 2 days I sailed a lot, but I'm wiped out really bad. My strength and judgment are shot, and I know it. So I'm motoring, trying to get into La Cruz, get an anchorage there, and just camp out until I can feel better. I got to do a better job of managing my strength, or I'll lose my judgment. Well, there's the anchorage. This is Marina de Nayarit. And I'm going to try to get deep in this anchorage. Try to take advantage of this shoal draft on this boat. And I did. I'm the closest boat to the marina entrance for sure. Ooh, sunset is upon us. Yeah, look at this. Marina de Nayarit, I believe is the name of it. Look at this, the opening to the marina is right here. Hoping to take my sup in tomorrow, right through there. Looking the other way, I'll give you first glimpse here of this anchorage because it's full. I mean, well, I wouldn't say it's full. There, you can fit more boats in here, but the marina's full. I called them, said I'd like to get a slip. They said they got a waiting list, 10 boats long. Most of them are here in this anchorage. To get here from Mazatlan, it was 2 nights and 3 days. It was a long sail for a solo sailor. And, you know, it was rough. But when I get here, I'm usually so tired, I just got to rest. I'm not hitting shore right away anyway. Oh. Marina de Nayarit. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, so please forgive me. Boy, look at the clouds right in the middle of the screen. Doesn't it look like a person's face? There's 2 eyes, there's a nose and a mouth. Man, that's crazy. Why do I always see things in the clouds? That's a face looking at me, man. I'm here at Marina de Nayarit, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, with my friend Greg on SV Sapphire. Him and his wife Sherry have been cruising down the coast, and we've been in contact since Ensenada, having a real great time meeting back up with him here in Puerto Vallarta, and he's gonna show me around a little bit, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride. Well, Greg made sure I made early contact with the manager of the marina. It really makes a difference when trying to get a slip when it's this busy.
Down there.
Oh, yes.
Well, in addition to free public bathrooms, you've got ice and water and this nice little sitting area with a pool. And then there's this nice mini mart where you can get all kinds of food items.
Drinking water, chips,
Oh, yeah.
beer.
Right here.
So, yeah, I'm just concerned that
Oh, the book exchange. Nice, look at this. This is one of the coolest spaces in this marina. It's like a library, like a quiet space where you can read and access the internet.
This is Mowgli.
Mowgli.
I sailed for a year.
Mowgli has been on board sailing vessel Sapphire with Greg and Sherry for a year. He's going home. He's going to go smell the grass again. Pickleball here. Oh, nice. So I'm getting ready to take a bus into Puerto Vallarta with Greg. This should be fun.
You just get on the bus and they rip it to wherever your destination is. And so we paid for 35 pesos.
Oh, 30, gotcha. 35 pesos. We're going to Walmart.
Yeah, right at Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta. All right.
Well, the bus ride from La Cruz to Puerto Vallarta is about an hour, but it's not without entertainment. So the way it works is you pay for the bus ride with a bill, the bus driver gives you change, and the busker relieves you of your change. Keeping the beer cold down here is serious business.
Oh, there's Frog's Leap. She's anchored in there pretty tight. She's the closest boat to shore. I'm gonna have to be careful about the swell. Yeah, but look what I'm here doing. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. All the cruisers get together here. Look at that. I'm gonna put up a tarp right there. We're gonna watch a movie tonight.
Something that's really important to a lot of us here, especially with Katrina, myself, and Alvaro, is we love the fact that we get all of you here, and then we can also start talking about some of the eco projects that we do around the area that we support. And we have an Ocean and Purgatory project that has to do with, helping untangle whales. When we have Sea Shepherd here, or we have some of the other eco groups that are here, how cool it is to have them, and how much everybody steps up.
And we watched The Lost City, starring Sandra Bullock. What a great flick.